and welcome. I'm Kory, the art archaeologist. So this kit here I have named Deep Jewels, and it's all done with brown RIT dye liquid. And for some reason, this brown dye on paper really dyes this deep red, and every single time I've used it, I've gotten these deep shades of really dark burgundy, like deep wine red, and then I get lighter shades of brown. So it's a really cool product, but you don't necessarily, sometimes I want more of a brown, and I just haven't been able to get it out of this color, this RIT dye brown. So I have some tie-dye dyes that I'm going to be experimenting with some more. I've already made a couple kits out of them, but I'm going to be doing some more experimenting this summer with the tie-dye dyes. So look forward to that. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell notifications so you get all the goodies. And then I'm going to link, if you want a step-by-step of how to do the eco dyeing, I have a little video called Twilight Forest. I'm going to link it. I'm going to link the playlist on an end screen at the end of this video, and Twilight Forest is within the eco dye playlist. So you have a whole playlist you can play around with and look at. Now this page here, I've been saying with my more recent kits, I've gone down to 7 sheets. So you either get 12 or 14 in the kit. And by the way, this is available now. It's in my shop now, my Etsy, and the link is below. So, but there are 2 sheets in this kit that I'm not including because they just didn't make the cut. This is one of them, okay? So I ran out of leaves during this session and didn't have enough to block out the gray. So, and there's not a whole lot you can really do with that. There's so much better in here. So this is a 12 sheet kit here, and really got some really lovely results. But these kits I've been doing lately are quite rich and dark. So I'm going to be doing a lot of kits this summer, and I am going to be doing some lighter ones too. But look at all these leaves. They really came out so fun. Oh, I just love to eco dye. And to me, these leaves with all this rich brown and burgundy look like jewels. They're like nature's jewels. So I really wanted to name this kit Jewels. Deep Jewels is the name. And I didn't want to call it brown because it's so red, and I didn't want to call it red because it's got brown in it. So I'm just going with Deep Jewels. What can you do? I had some really big leaves, and I think these are, I want to say they're oak, but I'm not sure. And then I think these are maple. I am just not. I don't take the time to learn that stuff. I'm too busy making art out of it. There's a few fern leaves in here too, and then I've got some flowers. You can really see quite a few flowers on this sheet here. So, oh, they're fun. And I buy those flowers at the store, and they're like daisy style flowers. And sadly, you've got to pop the head off and put it down and take the stem entirely off so that you can, sandwich your pages. So kind of makes me feel bad, but they've already been cut. Okay, showed you that. Now this is the other page in this kit that I did not include. It came out really dull and faded, and I just don't like this page. It's kind of pretty with the leaves, but it's very pink, and it didn't really work well with this kit. So this is a 12 page. I think I already said that. This is a 12 sheet kit. Look at how gorgeous. So much texture in these kits that I've been doing lately. And I'm really excited to see how some of them come out lighter too. These leaves really did an amazing job. And I have always frozen my leaves. Every summer I will get bags of leaves and freeze them. I'll put them flat and then squirt them with water and put them in a Tupperware and keep them in my freezer so I can pull them out and do leaf art in the winter time. And these really, really did amazing. I was really impressed with how well they printed after being frozen for a year. And with some of these, they've been frozen for 2 years. So you can collect them and forget about them. Here's another lovely sheet just full of leaves and textures. Really, really fun. See what I'm talking about? Here's the great. This has so many beautiful leaves. I love this little leaf, this little 3-leaf branch right here. And so I am including this into the kit because I think there's just so much good on this sheet right here. So I have been trying to eliminate what I call not so lovingly the barbecue pages because I don't like them and I don't want them, and they're in a lot of my kits and I am so tired of looking at it. So I've been saying in my previous excuse me, my previous recent kits that I just really try to pile up the leaves between the last page and the grate. But as you can see, the grate finds its way through sometimes. So, oh, just so much beauty going on in these, but they are very deep in color. They're really beautiful. I mean, this to me is just jewel toned. But I'm definitely excited to do some lighter kits. These are all done. I probably already said it. I say it so much. I always use Canson mixed media paper for all of my eco dyeing kits. It works great. It's durable. It holds up to the abuse that the pages get in this process, and it's very affordable. And when you get these kits, if you want to make journals with these pages, which they just make gorgeous journals, you can print this right on printer paper and do, if you get a little bit higher quality of a printer paper, you can do them double-sided and have the most lovely journals. I've made tons of journals with my eco dyes, both originals and prints. And so you can get a thinner page very easily, okay? But when you go to print your own, the printer sheets will tear and tear and tear and give you a headache and give you frustration, and I've already gone through that for you. So there's no reason for you to have to go through it, you know what I mean? So cut yourself some slack and just buckle down and either use watercolor paper or mixed media paper, because it just works beautifully. Another reason why it works so much better than printer paper is this paper is designed to absorb media. It's designed to absorb paint. So these dyes just really get into the page, and when I rinse these off, some of the dye comes off, of course, but this paper holds so much of that dye. And also I do spray them with alum. So you can find alum in your spice section at your grocery store. It's very cheap, very common, and I just mix a can of it with a big squirt bottle of hot water, and then I just keep spraying my pages until I run out, and then I do it again. But definitely do yourself the favor of using decent paper, okay? So I'm really glad you stopped by today, and remember to subscribe and come on back for Treasure Hunting Tuesdays and for all the art excavations going on around here. And I also am part of the Robin McClendon Jelly team, design team, and we do a monthly design project too. So I really invite you to come back for all that fun stuff, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.